Alright guys, how can you do a collection of Marvel movies without paying homage to the Godfather who helped create, or co-create I should say, pretty much every character you're going to be seeing in this video. This is the DVD edition of Stan Lee's Mutant Monsters and Marvels, hosted by Kevin Smith. This video is amazing. This actually has two different features on here, all hosted by Kevin Smith. It's pretty much the same interview, but kind of split up into two videos. First one is Creating Spider-Man. The other one is Here Comes the Heroes. It's really just Stan Lee talking about how he helped co-create some of the most iconic Marvel characters out there. This is a must for any Marvel fan or any fan of the Marvel movies in general. Now, I don't know if this is available on Blu-ray. I have not seen it on Blu-ray. If so, hit me in the comment section below and let me know. But I am so happy to have this. I do have this a couple of times in other box set editions, but this is the only one I have where it is by itself. So this is the front. And there's the back. You see there is a ton of stuff that's going to be on here. So again, any fan of comic books, Marvel or Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is a must. Especially with Stan Lee unfortunately passed. I gotta have this. So this is, again, Stan Lee's Mutant Monsters and Marvels. Alright guys, we are a Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I love these films. To me, you wouldn't have the Spider-Man that we have today with Tom Holland without, paying some respect to what Sam Raimi and what, I keep forgetting his name, Tobey Maguire have done. They brought him to the screen for the first time. I'm not talking about the 1970s TV Spider-Man. I am talking the first time Spider-Man ever was on the big screen. I believe this came out in 2001. I could be completely wrong, but actually I believe it's 2002. But this is the DVD edition of the widescreen special edition. This is a 2-disc collection that has so many special features in there. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. I believe that if you love the Spider-Man films, you must have this in your collection, whether it's a Blu-ray, DVD, what have you. Definitely, you gotta have Spider-Man. And then it shows you the back of it with that most iconic scene with the upside down kiss, where apparently Mary Jane does not like to wear a bra. God bless her. But anyway, keeping this PG, this is the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man film. Next, I do have, that was the widescreen edition. I got the full screen edition as well. I just happened to see it at Reckless Records here in Chicago, and I bought it. It was like $2. I believe $1.99. Had to have it. Plus, I like the fact, 2 different covers. Everything else is the same. I myself will always watch the widescreen because then nothing's cut off. But I just love having both of them there because put them on the shelf, they look amazing. No pun intended. Next, I do have a deluxe edition. Didn't know this had come out. Picked it up again at Reckless Records. I believe this was again $1.99. Looks really cool. Nice metallic cover. It's not lenticular, but it's a foil cover. It looks really cool. You get 2 DVDs in here. You get the widescreen edition, but you also get a special feature disc that doesn't have anything that the other 2 that I showed you had in them. So it is something brand new for all those people who just want, like me, like the behind the scenes stuff. This is a must-have. So this is the Spider-Man Deluxe Edition. Next up, I do have this steelbook from Zavvi. Love this because it is lenticular. It's actually the cover from the full screen edition. Has the Blu-ray and the digital copy. There's no DVD in here. There's no point to it. But this is a nice limited edition, and I haven't opened it up yet. I do need to, because I do need to get the digital copy and add that to my collection. But I think that this actually comes off. It's actually magnetic, so you can actually take that off and throw it in your refrigerator or what have you. But why would you do that? I love the way it looks right here. In the back of it. Love Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin. Hopefully Marvel will bring the Green Goblin and Norman Osborn back into it, but with everything that happened now with Sony and Disney splitting up, we don't know what we're going to get. Next, I do have, hopefully it'll fit in the screen, this is the Spider-Man Limited Edition DVD Collector's Gift Set. A lot of things that are in here. See if I can open it. Basically in here you're going to be getting the widescreen 2-disc collection, the Stan Lee Mutant Marvel and the Stan Lee Mutants Monsters and Marvel DVD in here. You do get a reprint of Amazing Fantasy number 15, which is the first appearance of Spider-Man, a limited edition lithograph done by John Romita Sr. and John Romita Jr. So that's cool to have the father-son working together. And you do get a collectible film cell in here as well. I like the fact that you do get a nice little read in there. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It's basically just saying that they're going over the history of Spider-Man and basically just saying Spider-Man's going to be coming out into the movies and the theaters, things like that, blah, blah, blah. But you have that. Amazing Fantasy number 15, the reprint. Then you have the John Romita Jr. and Sr. art print. Film cell, the widescreen edition, and Stan Lee's Mutant Monsters and Marvels. I don't think there's anything else under there. Let's double check it. It's been a while. Nope, that's it. So I do have it in here in a box set as well as individually, so I love having those in there. But I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of the all-time favorites. I believe Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four were the first Marvel comics I collected. I will say I was more of a DC collector. Sorry guys, I did say that, but I quickly became a Marvel fan. So that is the Spider-Man Limited Edition DVD Collector's Gift Set. Finally, we do have this Japanese import, which is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. This is called the Amazing Box. This is from Spider-Man, the first movie. This is a DVD copy. This one, I mean, I might try and put a picture of up of what comes in here, because I'm not opening it, because you open it, the value is gone. But I do love the way this looks. It just looks great. There's the back of it to show you. You get, once again, you get the Spider-Man DVD widescreen edition, the Stan Lee Mutant Marvels and Monsters edition. If I said that wrong, don't hate me. You get the Amazing Fantasy 15, the lithograph, but you get some other things in here that you did not get in the other box that I just showed you. You get an art book. You get a nice little gatefold picture as well from the Spider-Man movie, and I believe these are cufflinks. Why? I don't know, why not? But this was not cheap. I believe this cost me roughly $80. They did do one for Spider-Man 2 and for Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 2, I'll show you that one later on in the video. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the one for Spider-Man 3 yet. It just was hard to find and it's very expensive. But once I get to Spider-Man 3, I'll hopefully be able to put at least an image of it up so you can see what it is. And you guys can let me know if you guys know where I can find it at a good price. But that should be my Spider-Man 1 collection. I do have larger pieces I'm going to show you at the end of the video. Okay guys, now this is one movie or one DVD I have in my collection, but it is a complete collection. This is the Spider-Man the New Animated Series that was actually on MTV that came out right after Spider-Man had come out. Now this is a special edition, so again it's the complete collection. This is not, you know, separated into volumes like they do have out there. This is all, and I believe it's 30 episodes. I could be wrong, hold on. I'm not sure how many episodes, but it's actually a really good series. You had Neil Patrick Harris playing Peter Parker / Spider-Man, Ian Ziering playing Harry Osborn, and let me see if I can remember her name. Lisa Loeb was playing Mary Jane. I love this because it was kind of a nice bridge between the first Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, because the story continues on, and you know that because Harry Osborn hates Spider-Man because he thinks that he killed his father, but he is still really good friends with Peter Parker. So nice transition from the movie to the small screen. And again, when I first saw this actually came out on MTV. After that, other channels had gotten a hold of it, but that's where I saw it first. So that is Spider-Man, the new animated series. Okay, we now are at Spider-Man 2. This is the second, probably one of the best Spider-Man films ever made. I said it. To me, this beats out both of the they just definitely beat out amazing Spider-Man movies by far. And I like these better than Far From Home and Homecoming. I know people are going to jump on me for it, but this was a perfect movie from start to finish. Great introduction to your villain to give him a lot of depth and heart, and you actually felt for him. Fantastic. So this is a 2-disc collection. Got 10 hours of special features on here. Love this movie so much. I mean, obviously you got Tobey Maguire and got Kirsten Dunst and James Franco coming back, but you end up getting in this one, and let me see if make sure I get his name correct, Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus. Whoever plays Doc Ock next is gonna have a lot of big shoes to fill. This man just killed it in this, but not gonna spend a lot of time talking about it. We got more things to show you, but that is the widescreen special edition of Spider-Man 2. They did release Spider-Man 2.1, which is again a 2-disc collection. It's an extended cut, which includes never before seen footage. Not really that much. It doesn't change the story at all. Thank you so much, Tow Truck. But it is a great story nonetheless. Do want to get this on Blu-ray. I don't have it on Blu-ray yet, at least for 2.1, but I love this so much. You get all of that. You do get some special stuff for some of the special features here because it is a 2.1. They do add a few extra special features on, I believe, the first disc. But there it is, Spider-Man 2.1. This is available, there's a steelbook and a Blu-ray edition of this. Now, just like with the first Spider-Man film, they did a gift set. This is the Spider-Man 2 Collector's DVD gift set. Has a lot of things in there that I showed you in the first Spider-Man gift set. See if we can pop that open. This is going to be a little hard to see, but you do get a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man number 50, Spider-Man No More, which has a huge impact on the story here for Spider-Man 2, done by the great John Romita. And just like with the first one, you do get these two, I mean, I guess they're art prints, portfolios. You get, this is for Spider-Man 2. The first one was for, obviously, the first Spider-Man film. You know, you get some really great artwork in here. Loving this stuff. Representation of covers. You know, some sketches done by artists that are from iconic scenes in the movie. But all this is based on Spider-Man 2. Now this one is actually, I believe, all from the movie itself. Some nice pictures. You get a nice gatefold image here, which is going to be hard to get in the screen, but really good pictures here. You know, some are from the DVDs, some are just really cool prints. They're postcards, really. And then you get Amazing Spider-Man 2. And finally, actually, no, not finally. I got one more. I have the Steelbook. Again, this is a Zavvi exclusive, the limited edition Steelbook. Actually, I got this for, I believe, under $20. So amazing. You get the DVD, or you get the Blu-ray and the digital HD copy, which I do have to open up to get. The back of it shows you the special features. And again, I believe this is magnetic and can come off. Now, I showed you at the end of my Spider-Man video the Amazing Box, which was a Japanese import. Well, this is the Destiny Box, which is a Japanese import from the same company. This again is a DVD set. This has pretty much a lot of the same things you've seen in a lot of other box sets, but it's just a beautiful edition. Loving how this looks, and whoops, when you put it next to the first one, the Amazing Box, you can see the similarities in there, the way they set it up. Loving how they did this. With this one, you don't just get the movie. Again, it's the 2-disc widescreen collection edition. You do get the Spider-Man animated series from MTV that I was showing you in an earlier segment, but this one is volume 1 and 2, so it's split up. But as I showed you with the gift set, you have the Amazing Spider-Man number 50 reprint, and you have the portfolios that you saw in the other ones. But I just love the set. It just looks really cool. It's a nice sturdy box. It's not going to break on you. But that's it for my Spider-Man 2 collection. Hang on, I'm going to show you Spider-Man 3. Alright guys, we are at the end of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. This is Spider-Man 3. This is the 2-disc special edition. Now while yes, it is the worst of the trilogy, you can't put the blame squarely on Sam Raimi's feet. This was actually the executives who really wanted Venom in it, where all he wanted to do was put Sandman in there and finish the Harry Osborn story. But it is what it is. I find it enjoyable. I mean, if it's on TV, I watch it. I have, as you will see, several editions of Spider-Man 3, but this one, you see the back of it with all the special features on there. I would say it probably has some of the least amount of special features compared to the other movies, because the other ones had like 10 hours of special features. I believe this one's only like maybe 4 hours of special features. But that is the 2-disc special edition widescreen edition of Spider-Man 3. I do have this 3-disc widescreen deluxe edition. I got it because I found it cheap online. It was like $2, maybe $3 for it. Really nothing special about that 3rd disc. Flip it over for you. I mean, it's really just promotional things for it. There's some behind the scenes stuff on there, but you know, webisodes and things like that. But it's really kind of a novelty item more than anything else. You open it up, you get the regular slip cover to it, but you do get a nice production note booklet with it, which I like. I am one of those guys who loves behind the scenes stuff. Anything I can get that gives me more insight on how a movie is made, I'm gonna jump all over it. So to me, that was a personal reason why it made it worth it for me. And again, it was super cheap. You can find this online on Amazon or eBay for pennies. You might even be able to get it in a collection. Then I have another 2-disc edition. This I actually got from my boy BJ. He had it in his collection and he just didn't really need it. He has it on Blu-ray. I'm someone who's trying to add to my movie collection, so this one, the big difference is you get a Spider-Man mask in there. I am not going to try and pull this out, because once you take that out, it's never going back in there. But believe me, that's the mask. That's really it. That's the only difference with it. I didn't know this existed, but it's cool to have in your collection something that is unique. So there's that. Now, moving on to some rare items. Well, I won't say rare, but it's like things I have never seen before. We have these DVD bonus and limited edition Mega Guide comic book collections. That's a mouthful. Basically, it's the movie with a comic book, and then you get a bonus DVD of behind the scenes footage. I do like these because, again, if you notice here, over here, this lenticular, and I really like that. The comic book is Spider-Man 3 Black. It's basically just more story. I'm not sure if it's based on the movie or if it's additional story in there, but pretty cool. I like that. Flip it over for you. The back is not impressive. But as you can see, the bonus DVD has about 30 minutes of behind the scenes footage. But as you can see, I have that. I also have this one. Now this one is the DVD Spider-Man 3 with the mini comic book gift set. Really, it's kind of a way to get more money out of people. Be honest. Again, like with the last set, this one's lenticular, which is cool to see. But as you can see, these little mini comics, that to me, once I saw that, I was not impressed with that. But your little paper magnifying glass, I just don't get that type of stuff. But there you go. I mean, there's no bonus disc with this. You just get the mini comics and the magnifying glass. And the magnifying glass, I guess, is to help read the mini comics. Whatever. Okay. But it was cool to have. There is a third one that's a back to school edition. I don't have that one. If I can find it cheap, I will definitely get it. Then I have the Spider-Man 3 DVD Steelbook collection. Now this was a French Steelbook, which was really cool. I like this one. This one was a cover that was part of the 3-disc edition. Really nothing special about it except that cover. Now, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of Steelbooks. You don't really get anything else. You just get a nice case for it. And the back of it is the same as the others. That is the DVD Steelbook for Spider-Man 3. And, of course, I do have the Zavvi exclusive for Spider-Man 3. Again, the same type of a cover that you get for the regular edition. It's just magnetic. It's not lenticular. It's lenticular, but the colors don't change on there. And again, all the same special features. But that is going to be my Spider-Man 3 collection. Oh, and I did say there is a Japanese Spider-Man box set that's out. That one comes with 2 action figures, which I do want because they look cool. Hopefully I have a picture of that up now. But it's just like with the Amazing box for Spider-Man 1 and the Destiny box for Spider-Man 2. Same size, same company that did it. It is a DVD edition. If anybody knows where I can find this for less than $100, please let me know. But that's going to do it for my Spider-Man 3 video. But again, at the end of the video, I will be going through all of my giant box sets. And I got a lot for Spider-Man 3. Okay, to finish out the Sam Raimi collection, I have 2 different box sets. I have the high definition trilogy and I have the 4-disc Blu-ray set. Really pretty much the same thing. This is just a scaled down version of it. This has all the movies individually, while this one kind of just puts them in a gatefold box. Really cheaply done, but I found it at Reckless Records for I think $9.99, so I jumped on it. So there's the back of them. But now, that will do it for my Sam Raimi Spider-Man video. Alright guys, this is going to be my Amazing Spider-Man collections. This is going to show you everything that I have in my Amazing Spider-Man collection except for the larger box sets. All large box sets will be shown at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. I have a ton of stuff to show you. But first I do have this sneak peek DVD from Amazing Spider-Man. This actually came out before the movie was released on video. So it kind of gives you a comic book, which is the representation of the first appearance of the Lizard. But it also has a bonus disc. That's just some behind the scenes stuff for Amazing Spider-Man. But if you notice, they do give you the advertisement for the Amazing Spider-Man on 3D. So that's the Amazing Spider-Man sneak peek. Next we have the regular DVD Blu-ray edition This one is basically just a, I believe, a 2-disc collection. The Blu-ray, the DVD, and you do get the Ultraviolet collection. Nothing really special about it. It's just a regular movie. And there's the back of it. And in case you guys were interested, that is the back of the sneak peek, which shows you Amazing Spider-Man number 5, which is the first appearance of the Lizard. Actually, that's number 6, sorry. Next, I do have the 3D edition. This one actually is the 3D Blu-ray and DVD with the Ultraviolet. So this one is actually has everything in it. So if you want to have all the bells and whistles, this is the one to go for. And I love the fact that it does have a lenticular cover. The back of it is pretty much the exact same as the regular edition. And that is Amazing Spider-Man 3D. I also have this wonderful little box set. Actually, they call it the exclusive gift set. Now, I'm not sure if this was from Target or Best Buy, but this one comes with the limited edition mask, DVD case, and bonus disc. Basically, it's just more behind the scenes stuff. A lot of stuff that you saw on the sneak peek is actually in there. Next up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm not going to be giving reviews on these movies because a lot of these movies aren't very good, but I am a completionist and I love having these movies in my collection. So this is going to be the regular edition from Best Buy, as you can see, of the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. But this one also does have on there an additional scene where Peter meets his father. Don't watch it. It does nothing for the story except destroy it. I'd rather they have put in the scenes that they have with Mary Jane, played by, I believe it was Shannon Woolley, but we may never get to see that now. I know there were some behind the scenes photos of them. She definitely did film some scenes, but they just figured they didn't want to do a love triangle, so they just went with a straightforward story, which, well, we all know how that ended up. And this is the back of it. A lot of great special features in there, but that is Amazing Spider-Man 2. I do have the 3D edition of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Again, same thing as the previous one I showed you. It just does have the 3D edition. So again, you want everything in one collection, this would be the one to get. Exact same back as Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now this one is an import. This one I believe is either Japanese, Korean, or Chinese. I honestly do not know. I just saw it on eBay when I was doing my early collecting, and this was $4. Now this is a DVD edition of Amazing Spider-Man. Reason why it's flat is because it was easier to ship that way. It dropped the shipping cost down and it was able to get to me faster, but you can literally just open it up, throw it into a DVD case, and it will be the exact same. I see no reason to do it. I love it the way it is. And I kind of like this, the back of this one better than the other ones because it just looks different. And I like it being a foreign edition. So there's Spider-Man. Or Amazing Spider-Man 2, I should say. Cool cover too. Now this one is a limited edition. I believe this one is a... There's two editions for this one. There is a regular edition, which I have, and then there is the 3D edition, which I don't need because I already have it in 3D. But this is called the limited edition Magno case. Basically, it's a magnetic case, almost like a steel book, but slightly different. It opens flat out for you. This is completely sealed. I haven't opened it up. I just like it in my collection. But the big way you can tell which one is a 3D and which one is a regular edition is the regular edition, as you see, has a red border. The 3D is in yellow. So if anyone's looking for those and you just want to know for sure, yellow is 3D, red is the standard edition. Love that cover. Nothing different in the inside of it. Everything's the exact same. Alright guys, this one is one that I've been wanting for a very long time. I've waited patiently to find it at a good price. This is the Spider-Man, the 67 collection. This is 6 discs, 52 episodes. This also has a written introduction by Stan the Man Lee himself. This is a complete collection for the Spider-Man original 67 series. Every episode remastered, done beautifully. The sound is amazing. The only problem I have, no, and I repeat, no special features in it. I would have liked to have seen a video on the restoration. I would have liked to have seen a video on why and how it came to the small screen. We don't get any of that in this, folks, so maybe there's another edition out that does have that, but unfortunately this one doesn't. So I'm slightly disappointed with it, but I am still so happy to have it in my collection. Once again, this is the Spider-Man, the 67 collection. Gotta love this. Alright guys, we are on to my larger box sets. These are the ones I wanted to show you at the end because obviously they're a little oversized. Gonna have to pull the camera back a little bit to get them all in frame. First one I'm going to show you is from Spider-Man 3. This first one from Spider-Man 3 is a DVD gift set. As you can see, it does come with a statue of the Sandman. You have your DVD right there. This is actually the 2-disc DVD that I showed you several times before, but because it does come with the Sandman statue, makes it really rare. I have not seen these in the stores at all. I had to buy everything you've seen that I'm going to show you. I had to buy online and for great deals. But this one obviously comes with the statue of Sandman. That's what the DVD looks like. As you can see, it is the widescreen edition. Pretty standard here, but one thing I want to show you guys is this right here. There's 3 different versions. One that comes with a black suit Spider-Man, Venom, and Sandman. And there's your Sandman. Forgot the actor's name. I'm gonna try and put it down below if I remember. If not, don't hate me. But this one is Spider-Man 3 with Sandman. The other one I have from Spider-Man 3 in a DVD gift set is the Venom statue. This one's a little harder to find. I think out of the 3, this is the best statue that's out there. Either way, they're not of the greatest quality, but they are rare, so I do want them in my collection. I think out of the 2, this one has the best packaging. Blue is my favorite color, but the DVD is in the same spot, same side, same back, but on the side you get Venom. I really like this one. I don't have the Spider-Man one. That one's actually the rarest of them all. It's kind of hard to find, and when you do, it costs you quite a penny. These 2 cost me like I think $18 each, but the Spider-Man for some reason is going for as much as $100, and because it's not a high detail statue, I'm really not rushing to get it. But these are my 2 DVD gift sets from Spider-Man 3. Alright guys, so next one I have is called the Ultimate Hero Pack. This is a limited deluxe edition Spider-Man trilogy set. I'm not sure why they call it a hero pack. You'll see why in a second, but it's beautifully packaged. It is unopened, but I can still show you what the contents are. As you can see here, beautiful image of Spider-Man. I love blue. I always say blue is my favorite color, and I'll keep telling you that. There's really not much on the sides, but on the back, you do see that you get a statue of Venom, which is why I'm confused why they call it an Ultimate Hero Pack. Now, I believe this is a German edition. I found this online maybe 6-7 years ago, and it cost me like I think $60 to get shipped. Maybe you could get it for a little less. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I checked on it, but I know it is a rare piece to have. Loving it. Once I can actually get a place to display everything, I will open this and have the statue displayed. I do plan on having a really cool Spider-Man display eventually. But this one comes with obviously all 3 of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. On the statue, loving it. That is the limited deluxe edition Ultimate Hero Pack from the Spider-Man trilogy. Now this one I actually forgot I had. This was actually with my Punisher collection. That is a Spider-Man, the Punisher, and Hellboy collection. I don't know where I got this. I think I may have found this on eBay just looking for other things, and this just happened to pop up. But Just wanted to show you this because I'm showing you my Spider-Man collection. And yes, these are DVDs. Alright guys, we are on to possibly my favorite piece in my entire movie / toy collection. This is the Spider-Man Complete DVD box. This comes with not just Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, but it also comes with 2 Sideshow collectible busts. This piece is amazing. I actually did an unboxing for this. I'll put a link down below so you can click on that. Definitely look at that video if you are a Spider-Man or a Sideshow fan. This is the best of both worlds. Now it's a little big, so hopefully I'll be able to show you and hear some of the things on the box. The side shows you your 3 main villains in here. Gives you a picture of what the bust looks like. The DVDs are the exact same as you would get in any DVD set. I just like the fact that it comes with this great gatefold holder for it. Ugh, a little heavy. Now this again is a more close-up of what the bust will look like, and yes, these are the busts. These aren't from the movie. Here's what they look complete, and more imagery of what it looks like for the case from the front and inside. But this is such a great piece. I cannot stress enough, please check out that link below so you can see the unboxing for this. But this is the Spider-Man Complete DVD box. Alright, next I'm going to show you my Amazing Spider-Man Limited Edition Blu-ray gift set. This is 4 discs. You get the Blu-ray 3D, 2 Blu-rays, and a DVD. You also get the Ultraviolet download in this one. This one's really cool because you get a statue of Spider-Man and of the Lizard. I know the lighting's bad here, so I'm going to put an image of it up of what the statues look like. This is also awesome. Now, I'm not sure if this one actually has a steelbook in it or if it's just a regular Blu-ray in it. You know, image of Spider-Man right there. Typical Spider-Man cover. This really gives you an idea of what you're going to get in there. Not really much, they say, exclusive special features. It's not. It's the same stuff you get in any standard edition, but to get the statues was worth it because they look cool. So this one is my Spider-Man Limited Edition Blu-ray gift set. I also have, and this was probably the first thing I bought ever. That is the Amazing box from The Amazing Spider-Man. Now this has a lot of the same things that you saw in the last gift set, but it has some additional things in it as well. Now I believe this is a Japanese import. Not opening this because from what I heard, this is super rare and it can go for up to $300 online. Now I might be wrong, but I know when I bought it, it cost me almost $100 to get this thing shipped to me. Now you can see it's kind of a wraparound image, which I do like, but yeah, if you noticed, you get a Spider-Man t-shirt in here. You get, from the gift set, you do get the Lizard and a Spider-Man statue. All your different videos, you do get a steelbook, and you get the standard edition. You do get an exclusive comic book. There's a ton of things in here, but because of that t-shirt and because of the quality of the t-shirt, this thing is super rare because you could not find that by itself unless some idiot opened the box and decided to sell the t-shirt by itself, because that could go for $100 by itself. Really love it. Loving this so much. There you go. That is my Amazing Spider-Man Amazing box. Alright, now if you guys are going to get any collector's editions for the Amazing Spider-Man, these next 2 I'm going to show you will be the ones to go for. Now this is an import. I believe it's an Italian import. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, but it comes with Spidey and Electro Collector's Edition. Basically it means you're going to be getting statues of Spider-Man and Electro. Picture of Electro. Looks better here than he did in the movie. And there's Spidey. But this shows you what you're going to get. Now I'm definitely going to put an image up of what the statues look like, because they definitely don't sell it well on the box. I ended up buying this on, I believe on eBay for about $60, but that was about 7-8 years ago. Definitely check this out if you can get it. Mine's not open because I don't have a place to display everything yet, but when I do, this is definitely going to be out there. And the box is displayable too, so I might actually put the statues in front of it and the box behind it. But that is your Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 with the Spidey and Electro statue. Alright guys, we are on to the last box set I'm going to show you, but it's one of the best and one of the rarest. This is from the Amazing Spider-Man. This one's called the Enemy Box. Now if you notice, I had a hero box, a villain box. We are on to the Enemy Box. This is ultra rare, Japanese import. Have not been able to find this online in years because I am looking for a second one. This one is amazingly rare because you do get a lizard statue. I love the fact that he is in the white lab coat, getting him that classic lizard look. This one does also come with Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, so it is a gift set, collector's edition, limited edition, call it what you will, but it does come with both of the movies. Beautiful packaging. I love that image of Dr. Connors right there. You get Spidey right here. You really don't see any other way into the box unless you have this. Now I will admit I am definitely looking for another one because when mine came, the arm was broken off. Able to put it back on there with Gorilla Glue and you really can't tell it's broken. I just know it is, but everyone who I've shown it to, they couldn't tell. But if I could get another one, I will definitely do that. But it cost me, I think, $120 to get this 6 years ago. It's probably even more expensive now. But that's going to do it for me, guys, for my Spider-Man collection. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have any of these pieces in here? Do you guys know of any other additions that I don't have that I need to add to my collection? Hit me in that comment section below. But that'll do it for me. Remember, guys, here at Picture Book Drama, it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. I'll see you guys next time.